Alright, well hello and welcome to Brainless Entertainment. I'm Brainless and welcome back to some more of our Last Epoch-Cycle 1.1 Runemaster playthrough. We are standing here at the end of time and we are getting ready to venture into the Monolith of Fate. Now, as I kind of alluded to in the previous episode, I hadn't really delved into the Monolith of Fate much at all. Just prior to the end of the first cycle, I made it to the Monolith on my Necromancer. I jumped into it, but I didn't really understand exactly what was going on. Last night, I did take my Druid in. My Druid has been trailing my Runemaster throughout this playthrough. And I did manage to make it through the Fall of the Outcasts timeline. And we'll talk a little bit more about how that works as we go into it. But basically, you'll go through a series of little maps. There's a bar that fills up. There's some objectives to complete. And when you fill up so much progress on the bar, you get to go into a quest location, quote unquote, and you complete enough of those, you'll complete that timeline. In this case, the Fall of the Outcast timeline. So with that said, I think we're just about ready to go in. There are two more things I want to address real quick. One, I want to apologize in advance because the editing might be a bit rough. So I might have to, I might get bogged down a bit working my way through here. So there might be some rough editing as an effort to just kind of keep things moving forward. And the other point is just about my character in particular. I'm a little concerned because my necrotic and cold resist are a little low. I think we'll be okay with some careful play. So all that being said, let's get into it. All right, the Monolith of Fate. Here we go. Okay, so... Okay. This is where we're going to be starting out. So yeah, after we progress through this Fall of the Outcast, we'll gain access to these other two locations. But for now, we just pop into here. All right, so this is the Fall of the Outcast timeline. Now we got these series of little islands. You do one, it unlocks the ones behind it. And you can always go to one that you have unlocked regardless of where you are. So let's say if I go like 3 or 4 nodes out this way, and I decide I want to do this one back here, I can do that, no problem. So down here on the bottom right of this window that I'm looking at under Echo Information, it shows down the bottom under Echo Rewards that we'll get 10 timeline stability for completing this one, and we'll get up to 22 bonus timeline for clearing out the majority of the enemies in there. And up here on the left, quest echoes. So each of these gives us timeline stability, right? Each node that we complete. A variable amount, depending on how much we clear. Once we've gotten 80 timeline stability, we can do the first quest echo. And so on and so forth. 160 for the second one, 240 for the third one, at which point we will complete the timeline. Alright, so let's see. I think I want to go for some glyphs, so we'll go ahead and start with this one. Enemies will get 18% increased health and damage, and we'll get, as a modifier, we'll get 25% increased item rarity and 15% increased experience gain. And we'll get some glyphs for completing this one. So let's jump into it and see how it goes. Oh, and it's showing up here how much stability we could get. So this is 10, but we could get up to 22 if we do like a big clear. All right. Finally getting into it. Here we go. Alright, so let me get my shield up. I was reading about to kind of get a sense for how people approach this. And it seems like the kind of rough consensus, if you will, is that it's usually best to proceed towards objectives. Well, I gotta turn my volume down. Just give me a second. Seems like the general consensus is that it's best to just kind of hurry along from one objective to another. Sure, I'll pick that up. Because you can spend time doing more of a clear in each timeline, but that's also like time lost that you could have been clearing another, an echo. That's what each little node is called, is an echo. So there's not a really strong incentive to like fully clear each echo. So it seems that the general practice is to kind of speed through each echo. Like, you might get more items for spending a bit more time clearing, but it's not necessarily like the recommended approach. If that makes sense? And we were definitely having a much easier time than my druid was. My druid's build didn't really come together as I was getting through the campaign. Changed it up a bit a few times, so maybe that's the reason why. But my druid was definitely having a much harder time getting through content. And we are just having no problem at all here. So what am I looking for? Slay enemies to locate Headhunter Lab. I definitely haven't seen them yet. But I'm assuming they'll pop up at some point. And as you can see, our stability bar is kind of filling up as we move through here. I'm going to try not to spend too much time looking at loot and such as we go through. Mostly just because we're already pretty good off. Oh, is that Headhunter Lab? Defeat the ambush. Okay. So now, we can continue clearing out enemies here to get more bonus stability. Or we can just move on. As usual, it's kind of against my instincts to just move on to the next one, but the way people talk about it, this seems to be fine as a practice. We got another passive point. So I think we were going to get the elemental resistances. Go ahead and do that. So our reward is here. Got some glyphs. And we still got plenty of inventory space. Just going to take a peek at these real quick. These aren't particularly fancy. I might just sell them. And we'll get a chest reward. Now, people say that there are more items in the chest, depending on how many enemies you killed. Hard to say for sure how true that actually is, but at any rate, we'll just kind of grab these up. I'm going to do some inventory management, so I'll see you when we get into the next echo. All right, let's go ahead and pop into the next one. This one has a rare staves reward. This one has some idols. And over here, let's see, glyphs. All right, let's go ahead and go for the rare staves. And then we'll make our way to the idol, probably. Oh, interesting. This is the first time I've seen the sewer. That's fun. I do kind of wish I had Flaming Rush. And I thought about it. I thought about swapping out Glyph of Dominion for Flaming Rush, but Glyph of Dominion's doing a ton of damage for us, so... kind of hard to justify not having it. On the other hand, having Flaming Rush would probably smooth out our clearing capability a bit. We have the ability to just kind of move through rather quickly. You need some cold resist. I could probably throw that on. What was that? Slay enemies located to locate Spymaster Zarek. Alright. Ah. Well, how fortunate is that? That was easy. So yeah, the argument versus full clear and just getting your things, you're gonna get 10 stability for completing it. So is the extra stability you get for taking the time to clear out more of it worth it? Like I said, seems like the consensus is kind of not really. There's not really a right or wrong answer there, but okay, looks like none of these are particularly great. We'll just pick them up for money. Alright, I'm gonna pick up and sell all this stuff. See it in a moment. Okay, on to the next Echo. And we will go for these idols. I don't expect to get anything wonderful, but... Okay. So slay enemies to lure out an ambush. Alright. Sounds like something we could probably handle. Oh yeah. God, we're having much easier time than, than what my druid was having. It's really not that comparable at all. Curious to see how things go with my Lich. I imagine they'll go fine. My Lich seems to be doing pretty well. I'm probably going to be focusing on getting through the chapters on my Lich this coming week. I'll continue doing some Monolith of Fate stuff as well, but I do kind of want to get that character caught up. And I'll probably be talking soon about starting some new content here on the channel.
I cannot do that.
Oh, did we already do it? Wow, that was easy. Alright, moving on to the next thing. Okay, that's a lot of idols. I'm going to take some time going through these. Okay, we got some kind of interesting idols. Nothing that immediately contributes to our build, but yeah, it might be some interesting possibilities there. Looks like some certainly there's some lightning related orientated stuff here. All right, we'll see what we got from the chest, and then we'll move on. And looks like nothing particularly fancy. So, all right, let's pop into the next Echo and see what we got. This will drop an arena key. Oh, I didn't actually know you need a key for the arena. Okay, well, I'll go grab that, I suppose. Okay. Oh, and we got a Harbinger. Nice. Always happy to see that.
Fools! Fools!
Alright, let's see what we got here. Nothing particularly interesting. Well, this has elemental damage over time. That could turn into something useful, perhaps. So we will go ahead and empower.
Next time, you will perish!
Okay. Alright, so slay both patrolling desiccated flesh. That sounds easy enough. Looks like this one up here might be closer. I really am considering doing the Flaming Rush, giving that a go. Yeah, that might be something useful. Okay, I don't know where the other one is. I'm going to go up this way because I think it's patrolling around. Maybe we might be able to head it off.
Fools! Fools!
Alright, this looks like a dead end, huh? This is like that little fountain area. Okay, well, maybe not this way, but... You know? Oh, wait, actually, it does go around. Okay, go this way. definitely on the move. Yeah, I am strongly considering moving on to Flaming Rush, because I think it will be a bit more conducive to getting through these echoes. Might not be the case, but I feel like it would help. And who doesn't love to favor mobility? Any reason to look at this? Not exactly. Okay. Alright, is it going the other way? Oh, I think it's moving away from us now. We hesitated too long. Now we're gonna catch him, it's alright. You, sir!
Fools. Fools.
Alright. Grab this money. Oh, and yeah, one of these things. Okay, well, we'll do this as well. Oh, and I want to check. Okay, we do have a prophecy. Okay, deaths of exiled mages, so we definitely want this to fulfill our prophecy. Mad Alchemist Ladle. That seems really strange. Shred armor. Huh. 6% more spell damage per negative ailment on the target. That's a very interesting item. I don't think we're going to make use of that, but, you know. Alright, doesn't look like there's anything else around. Let's move on to the next one. We are moving along quite quickly. Arena key. Okay, I didn't even know that we needed a key to do the arena, so that's good to know. And nothing particularly fancy here. Alright, I'm going to pop these in the box. I'll see you in a moment. Alright, let's head into the next echo. Helm here. You know, it's always good to have some money, so... Oh! Actually, we can do the first quest echo. So by stabilizing the timeline to this point, you will unlock a key moment in the timeline's history. Here we have the Ransacked camp. In this timeline, the Immortal Empire secures a decisive victory over the living Outcast to quell the rebellion. Return to the remains of the Outcast camp to find any survivors. Okay, enter the echo. This is pretty cool. So there is still a bit of story to be had here. Okay, and I did do this on my druid yesterday. Hello there. Outcast survivor. The Immortal Empire found us. We tried to fight them off, but there were too many of them. We were overwhelmed. I think I might be the last of the Outcasts. Did no one else survive? Some managed to flee, and they likely went south. The rest were either gathered up and taken, or their souls were extracted straight on sight. Ooh, dang. If some, even a few of us, of the Outcast were alive, they'd be in prisons along on the north side of the camp. There's an early ritual going on up there. Terra, don't let it be too late. I'll find them. Alright, so, yeah, this is looking like not a great timeline for the humans. Well, okay, so it does seem like these quest hubs are relatively static, I want to say. So I believe this is a similar layout. Well, that guy got absolutely destroyed. Oh, so did we finish that prophecy? Not yet. Huh. Oh yeah, but our damage is definitely quite strong here, so not having any issues whatsoever. So defeat the 2 necromancers powering the barricade. Alright. Yeah, it's kind of funny that I didn't manage to make it into the monolith at all in my necromancer playthrough. As I kind of implied, I barely got into the monolith, didn't really understand what was happening, and then the cycle ended, so like, well, better late than never. Wow, you guys just got destroyed. This is worth looking at. Got some big chunks of cold damage. Got some lightning resist. It's not too big of a deal, but alright. Just try to kind of somewhat quickly oh, that's a lot of idols. Well, I'm going to take a minute to look through these. Alright, I exaggerated. I didn't really look through them. I just picked them all up. I should look through them, though. I'll do that afterwards. Alright, let's get down to... yeah, our killing power is quite significant. Drops of gold. Yeah, take that. Okay, I think this is indicating... oh. Yeah, let's get some more elemental resist. What are we doing? Yeah, we're gonna have to reevaluate the state of our resistances in a bit. That's okay. I imagine we'll be wrapping things up pretty quickly after that. Nice. Wow, that's a big chance to find potions. Not something I'm terribly concerned with, though, if I'm being honest. Increase cast speed while you have lightning mages. That's interesting. Okay, that was the 2 necromancers we needed. Let me get this real quick. Nope, not a big deal. Okay. Oh. What are you doing, man? He wanted none of that. Didn't want to have anything to do with that combat. Alright, so the barricade's over here. Oh, it's like a ring event, huh? Easy peasy. Alright. Look for signs of the missing outcasts. Reckon this is him. Bones of the Outcast. Alright, and that was that. Okay, so first part of the timeline quest done. Grab some rewards here. Alright, do some more inventory management. I'll see you in a moment. Okay, into the next echo. So yeah, we still got a ways to go. So I think this third one is the last part of the timeline. So I think once we get to there, we're done. Anyhow, let's go get some gold. Alright. Slay enemies to locate Inquisitor Captain Nerva. Wow, this is an interesting looking place. Well, looks like we're on to their location, kind of. Ah, interesting.
Fools. Fools.
Foolish fools. Okay. think we'll be able to get to this exiled mage. I hope. We're definitely gonna keeping an eye out for vengeful harbingers, because definitely love those guys. Yeah. It's a shield, huh? I mean, we're not likely to fancy a shield, but wouldn't hurt us to pick it up. Okay, did we? Oh yeah, we completed that prophecy. Okay, and it does just clear automatically. 16% more hit damage if you have only one singularity equipped. You cannot deal critical strikes. You know, that almost doesn't matter to us, but hit damage is not particularly great for us either, so. Increased damage over time. 6% less damage over time taken while channeling. Well, the damage over the time would be good, and it's a decent roll on it as well. We don't care about the damage over time taken while channeling, but... Alright, anyway, we'll keep on keeping on here. Not used to having the map toggle open like that. It's a bit disorienting, I'm gonna say. Anyhow, this is who we're after. And that is them done. Easy peasy. Ooh. Might be able to... not really, actually. Never mind. That's not so great. But we'll take it. Alright. Portal on to the next one. Money, money, money. Alright, pop these things in the box. Alright, on to the next echo. This gives more item rarity, so we'll go ahead and go after this. Oh, and look at that. Astrologer's Cache right off the bat. That's interesting. And it had very little of value for us. Just pick these up without looking at them too closely. Alright, slay enemies to locate Admiral Harton. Oh, Harton, I know that guy. Wait, did we locate him already? Okay, I guess we did. He's up north-ish, somewhere. Oh, there's a Harbinger over this way. Well, we definitely want that. Not sure exactly why it's showing me this. Go ahead and pick it up, but I don't think that's something we're going to make much use of. Okay, another one here. Alright, let's see what the Harbinger's got for us. Yeah, some chunky damage over time. We could probably work around... Yeah, this is actually looking pretty good. Go ahead and empower them again.
Vengeance is eternal.
Okay, and yeah, I'm gonna go back this way and go north. Strongly considering speccing into Flaming Rush. I think it will lower our overall damage output without having Glyph of Dominion, but I think we'll be alright. guess I'll take it. Doesn't seem particularly good, but... Not sure why Hearten keeps calling out as though we're, like, fighting. He just talks to himself as he runs around the map. Gotta be getting close, though. Ah, got a level. Very nice. Okay, more resistances. Still feel like adding to our resistances is a good use of passives. Could change, I'm sure, but so far it seems like a good way to go. So, Hearten does do necrotic damage, and we do not have the best necrotic resists.
To defy the Emperor is death! Break yourself upon my body.
But we got him, no problem. Okay, on to the next. I'm gonna deal with these items real quick. Okay, on to the next Echo. This gives a tome of experience. I feel pretty good about that. So we'll head that way. And we're pretty close to having the next quest Echo unlocked. Slay enemies to locate Admiral Hearten. Okay. Ah, I think I know where we are. Okay, yeah, this is like the, oh. What am I thinking of? Hold on. Yeah, the well-run outskirts. That's what this looks like it's based off of. Pick that up. Yeah, definitely well-run outskirts. Alright, that's cool. Wow. Not particularly impressive, that. Okay. Keep keeping on. Hi, guys. Wow. Vanished rather quickly, they did. That was the ambush, huh? Mediocre, I want to say. Whoop. Alright, doesn't look like there's anything else of particular interest here, so we'll go ahead and move on. Some XP, very good. Alright. Alright, we'll just head on into the next one. Okay, and we do have Maj'Elka Streets unlocked, so let's go ahead and go to that. In this timeline, the Immortal Empire secures a decisive victory over the living outcast. Okay, that's the same thing. The final stand takes place in Maj'Elka between the living and the undead. Fight for the survival of the living. Let's go. Alright. So this is in the Imperial era, okay. Can't see that. Alright, let's get all these points distributed. We're gonna get more area. Yeah. More freeze rate multiplier, I think. Definitely more area for the frost wall. And I think we want more delay on this. I'm not sure exactly. And sure, more ignite chance on here. Doesn't really matter too much. Okay. There's all that sorted. So I believe, yeah, we want to go this direction.
Touch me. There you are.
All right. Interesting. I'm definitely going through this so much faster than my druid. I kind of wish I had been recording so you could see how big of a difference there is between what my Runemaster can do and what my druid is capable of. I'm not having some graphical hiccups there. There's a lot of enemies here. Dance to the upper square.
Fools.
Take the upper square and defend it while survivors flee. Okay. Defeat the Imperial Commander. Well, where are they? I'll do that. Not getting anything indicating where they are, though. Oh, you them? Oh, okay. Sure, take that for the monies. Alright, and that was that. Let's go ahead and move along. Okay, well... Alright, looks like we're still good off. Give me a moment. Okay. Keep on keeping on. I'd like some more of those experience books. There's one up there. Guess we'll go for that. Don't really care too much about this helmet reward, but... Okay. Slay enemies to locate Praetor of Velatra. Kind of interesting, like there's not a clear direction to go towards. Just kind of go and do things. Maybe there is, but it's just not obvious to me. Okay, looks like they're this away.
Bring them to fools.
They move? No, it looks like they're staying still. Okay. No, they are moving. Ah, this guy. Okay. Sure, we'll pick that up. And sure, we'll pick that up as well. Okay. Done here. Alright, I'm gonna manage my inventory. Alright, on to the next. Looks like we're about halfway to the next one. We'll grab this experience book. Ooh, what's this over here? A unique item. We might work our way over there after this. Alright, here's the Defiled Valley. So I'm sure you can see repeats of these kind of various locations as you go through, but it's not something I've noticed yet. I imagine if you play the game enough, you start to see more and more places look similar. Seems like a very good variety, though, from what I'm seeing. Ah, I've got some Harbinger. Now surround. Oh, doesn't look like it. Alright. So. Yeah, a lot of fire resist, but big damage over time, for sure. Well, at any rate, we're going to take it, so. Okay. So, slay enemies, locate Spy Master Zarek. Yep, we'll keep on.
fools. Fools.
Where are you going? Where's he going? Is he running? Doesn't want any. Okay. We have the location roughly. Level up. Okay, we'll get some more resistances. And we're getting elemental damage too, but I'm mainly getting it for the resistances in particular. Just gonna move past these guys. Alright, just about there.
You'll be mine.
And there is Zarek down. Alright. Guessing we'll do that multiple times as we go along here. More experience. Get the chest. Ooh. Frostbite on hit with cold. Love it. That's what I've really been wanting. And minion stuff. Yeah, it's not great for us, but that's all right. Okay, I'm gonna manage my inventory. Just a moment. Okay, on to the next echo. Oh, right, yeah. I'm gonna head this way. So this will probably be enough to get us unlocked, but I think we will do one more.
Fools. Fools.
Just because I want to get that unique. I think that either of these are things we're gonna care too much about, but pick them up anyway. Alright, slay enemies, locate Argolis the Blessed. Alright. Head down this way.
Soldier.
It's probably good, I'll take it. I don't think I've seen this place at all. It's kind of cool. Harbinger's Remains, nice. Hopefully they'll have something exceptional available. Okay. There we go. Alright, maybe we'll get something good out of this. Oh my. Elemental resist channeling. Well, we're not going to do that, but... I mean, we'll do it. Looks a little underwhelming compared to like what I would have wanted. But... don't want to complain too much. It's definitely a lengthy corridor for sure. Let's go this way. Okay. Guys sure are raspy, gotta say. Oh, is this the Wingari camp? I think it is. Yeah, this looks like the Wingari fortress. Wow, quite a path. Got here. Gold. Yeah, please take it. Thank you. Foolish fools. Oh, this is... okay. That was that was a fair bit. Okay, on to the next thing. Oh my. Alright, it's gonna take me a minute, so bear with me. Okay, well that was a lot of interesting idols. Nothing particularly great for our build, but as you can see, we have the Last Echo unlocked, but I do want to hit this thing for the unique item. It just says a unique item, doesn't say what. That's fine. We're gonna do this one more and then we'll finish up the Altar of Flesh. So we are just about done with the, what is this, the Lost Outcast? Oh my. Fall of the Outcast timeline. Okay. Alright, let's slay enemies to locate the Soul Gate. Oh, got a chest here. That's pretty fancy. I mean, I don't know if it's actually fancy. It seems like it could be. Gotta recall that our necrotic resist is probably our weakest. Lost Wizard's Cache. Wow, that's a ton of freeze rate multiplier. It's not really our thing. And the other stuff on there is not great either, but we'll take it. Alright, and we'll keep moving on. Slay enemies, right? Still looking to seal the Soul Gate. Okay. Ah, we got another exiled mage. Well, he just got absolutely destroyed. Okay, Soul Gate is this away. We're actually quite close. Okay, make sure we're cleared out around here. So this is basically like a wave event, I think. Put our shield up. Here we go. And that was that, huh? Okay, guess we're done here. So, grab our unique item. Hopefully it's something good. Well, you know, it couldn't have been much less interesting. I mean, it's a pretty cool item. It's not something that we're going to use. It's not to say that we couldn't, but that's not really what we're building towards. 45% chance to cast Lightning Blast when you use a melee attack and hit at least one enemy. It is interesting. Well, alright, inventory stuff, just a moment. Alright, let's get on to the last part, the Altar of Flesh. So here we go. Their bodies are going to be used to create an abomination for further research into immortality. Rescue the captured outcast before it is too late. Okay, enter. So I had a rather difficult time doing this on my druid. Wasn't insurmountable, but it took a lot of mobility on my part. Okay, so we've got this here abomination. And as you can see, he's taking 0 damage. So I have to destroy these soul vessels. Which isn't nearly impossible at all. Just okay, yeah. And each one of those you destroy, it ignites that portion of the lower area, so kind of closes off part of the arena. Oh, and our necrotic resist, it's quite low. Alright, but we got him. Okay, so we can now choose a blessing. I think each timeline you get has its own sets of blessings that you can choose from. Let's have a look at these real quick. So, Scales of Greed, increased gold drop rate. We got a pretty low roll on the value on that one. 32% increased ornate idol drop rate. Again, a pretty low value, but yeah, I don't know how good that would be for us. Or increased experience. We got a middling roll. I think I'll probably take the experience, because I think that's going to be bigger for us than everything else. But alright, that's our blessing. 5% increase to experience. Timeline conquered. New blessing confirmed. Yes. And I think we can come back again if we want to change that. I don't know if we can change it at any time or if we have to run through it again. Anyhow, got some stuff here I'm going to pick up real quick. Temporal Sanctum Key. I don't think we haven't done Temporal Sanctum on this character yet, so that'll be good. Got Ribbons of Blood, fire resist, and increased fire damage. Increased health. 3.4% of minion melee damage leashes health on hit. Okay, so minion stuff, not really great for us. Not a bad ring, though. Okay, there's a little thing here to talk to. Amalgamate Souls. There seem to be voices coming from inside the mass of swirling souls. Ulrich, the Outcast Queen, so many others. Oh my. All were captured and harvested to create the abomination. Listen to the souls. You have freed us from that prison of misshapen flesh, yet still we cannot die. Not bound to the will of the Empire, but still trapped here. Without bodies, there is nothing left for us but to think and ponder until our spirits fade. Tell us, should we reflect on the past we cannot change, or dream of a future we will never see? There must be some way. Please, there's nothing for us here. If we dwell on what's around us, we'll be twisted into a specter of torment. Tell us, should we reflect on the past we cannot change, or dream of the future we will never see? Dream of the future, my friends. It's the best advice I have. Even if the future holds greater despair, there is still peace in dreams. Thank you. Now leave this place. Pursue a future of your own. Alright, goodbye. Okay, well, that's a little bit sad, but, you know. Alright, let's see where we go from here. So we completed the Fall of the Outcasts. And now we can access the Stolen Lance and the Black Sun. So let's head over here. I don't think we have to choose either or. I think we can go to either one now. So yeah, I'm going to run over to the other one real quick as well. Just a second. Okay, now we both these unlock. So now we can do similar things in Stolen Lance and the Black Sun, but that is going to be for another episode. So let's see. Yeah, we can do either one. So in the Stolen Lance, explore the alternate timeline in search of quest echoes. Significant moments in this altered history. Witness every quest echo and attempt to sway the course of events to conquer the timeline. So we'll get a golden experience for that, and likewise with this one. Same thing, just a different timeline. But yeah, that is going to do it for now. So as ever, thank you all so much for watching. Really appreciate having you here. I'm not sure exactly how much of this monolith stuff we're going to get through, but I'm going to try to get through it as best I can before the end of the cycle. I don't even know how much time we have left. I'm also going to continue working on my Lich playthrough. And like I said, there is some other type of content that I'm going to be probably doing in the very near future here within the next few weeks, but we'll talk about that a bit more soon in probably a dedicated video. But all right, that is going to do it for now. So thank you all so much for watching once again, and until next time, I hope you'll take care. All right, y'all. Bye.